MMA Throwdown Report presents highlight reviews from UFC Vegas 49, also known as UFC Fight Night 202. Makhachev vs. Green. Its main card had 5 fights, with the first fight of the card matching up Gregory Robocop Rodriguez versus Armen Superman Petrosian, a middleweight bout. Armen Petrosian had 127 out of 231 significant strikes, with 54% strikes landed, 0 takedowns or submission attempts, and 0 control time. Gregory Rodriguez has 61 out of 133 significant strikes, with 45% strikes landed. He finished 2 out of 3 takedown attempts and had 2 submission attempts, a knee bar and the other one a rear naked choke. He had 1 minute and 34 seconds of control on the fight. At the end, the winner by split decision, 28-29, 29-28, 27-30, was Armen Petrosian. The scorecard 27-30 caused controversy across social media, with people disagreeing with the scoring, believing it was misjudged in favor of Petrosian, for none of the fighters were ultimately dominant throughout the 3 rounds. The second fight on the main card was Joel El Fenomeno Alvarez versus Arman Tsarukyan in a lightweight bout. This fight was a bloody one. Joel Alvarez got caught up on the bridge of his nose by Tsarukyan's elbows within the last 37 seconds of the first round. Tsarukyan worked inside Alvarez's close guard for most of the round, delivering punishing elbow strikes. Joel began having a hard time keeping the blood off his eyes, but the flow of blood was too much for him to keep up while being on his back and it running into his eyes. Joel's corner tried to patch up 2 big cuts, one on the bridge of his nose and the other between his eyebrows, with Vaseline, but it wouldn't be enough, due to Alvarez ending up in the same position on round 2 as he was on round 1, with Tsarukyan in his close guard, and Tsarukyan landing elbow strikes to his face. Alvarez was blinded by his own blood during round 2, disabling him from seeing, therefore not being able to defend or attack to the best of his capabilities. He spent the second round trying to survive as best he could, at one point ending up next to the fence where he was cornered and punished with non-stop strikes from Tsarukyan until the fight was stopped with the referee. Tsarukyan had a dominant fight, keeping the top pressure the whole time. He got a TKO within the 3 minutes and 3 seconds in the second round by way of ground and pound punches to the head. For the third fight of the main card, we have Ji Young Kim versus Priscilla Cachoeira at flyweight. For the majority of the bout, Cachoeira had Kim on her back foot. Priscilla would absorb strikes and continue to march forward into the pocket and deal damage. On the other hand, Kim, even though she was on her back foot most of the night, she continuously kept tagging Cachoeira. Both fighters continued a steady pace till the end of 3 rounds. The winner by unanimous decision, 28-29, 28-29, 28-29, Priscilla Cachoeira. In the fourth fight of the main card, we had Wellington the Prodigy Truman versus Misha Cirkunov. In the first round, Truman hits a crossbody throw and keeps the arms locked mid-waist. As Cirkunov posts up and tries to get back on his feet, Truman takes his back, with it constantly attacking a rear naked choke. As Wellington tries to defend himself on the ground, he goes for a single leg attempt to either get on his feet or get a takedown of his own, but Cirkunov then counters by flipping Truman on his back, and first tries to go for a Darce choke, in which he then transitions into a north-south choke. On round 2, Cirkunov shoots for a takedown, Truman defends, and they walk into the fence for clinch fighting. This is where Misha takes Truman down and lands into his close guard. Wellington uses this opportunity to execute a swift armbar from the bottom, to which Misha Cirkunov taps to immediately. Truman gets the armbar in the second round with 1 minute and 29 seconds left, becoming the winner by submission. Islam Makhachev was scheduled to fight Beneil Dariush in a 5-round bout at lightweight, but Dariush had to pull out of the fight due to a serious leg injury.
My third guy, it was me who actually made the mistake. I grabbed my partner, I lifted him up, and as I was about to bring him down, my toe got stuck in the mat like never before. And when I, brought him down, I brought him down over my knee and my ankle, and the way my ankle twists, I don't even know, but it ended up snapping my fibula, which is the small bone in my...
Bobby Green was the only one who answered the call and accepted the fight at a 160-pound catchweight bout, and so with only 10 days' notice, the fight was made. During fight week, Islam stayed cool, calm, and collected. He didn't think Green could get past 2 rounds. He respects his striking, but believed that Green's grappling is not up to his level. Green knew that many before him had passed on the bout against Islam, and yet he chose to accept the fight. He claims to always be ready for a fight. He believed that he was being downplayed by Islam in his comments, even though he tried playing it cool. By their last face-off, it seemed that Islam was getting into his head. Islam executes his plan to perfection. We have seen him do this over and over again. This time it was no exception. He caught one of Green's kicks and used that as an opening to get Bobby backed up to the fence, into the clinch, and then took him down to the ground where he would impose his grappling dominance and deliver ground and pound blows. Bobby Green was under Islam's mount, protecting his head from ground and pound, unable to defend himself further past Makhachev's top control. Consequently, after the referee's warnings to defend himself and fight back, Herb Dean stops the fight by TKO with 3 minutes and 23 seconds left in the first round.
Well, you certainly proved that it is your game tonight. You mentioned in the octagon, I want a title shot next. I don't want another fight. But are you willing to wait if potentially it comes in the fall or even at the end of this year?
No, last year I just smashed my all 4 opponents. 4 win streak. I have this last 11 months, and Dana just called Habib and say he's gonna fight for the title next.
Really?
Yes.
When would you like to fight for the title?
Abu Dhabi. I'm gonna come home soon.
Make sure to hit that like, subscribe, and hit that bell to see more videos of MMA Throwdown Report.